decisions are logical. They believe that if you show someone facts, numbers, and the right strategy, everyone should make the same choices. But that's not how real life works. Because money is not just math. Money is emotion. Money is memories. Money is your past, showing up in your decisions today. And that's why one of the most important ideas in this book is simple. No one is crazy. People make financial decisions based on their personal experience. And once you understand that, you stop judging others, and you start making smarter decisions for yourself. Today's chapter will change the way you look at money and the way you look at people. Here's the big idea. Two people can look at the same situation and react in completely different ways. One person sees opportunity. Another person sees danger, and both of them believe they are being reasonable. Because they're not responding to facts. They're responding to their life story. For example, imagine someone who grew up in a stable home. Their parents had steady income. Bills were always paid. They never saw major financial stress. For them, investing feels normal. Taking calculated risk feels fine. Now imagine someone else. They grew up watching their family struggle. Maybe their parents lost a job. Maybe debt caused constant stress. Maybe they remember the fear of what happens next month. For them, safety feels more valuable than growth. They don't want bigger returns. They want peace. And that's why no one is crazy. People are shaped by what they've lived through. Let's make this real. Two friends, same age, same salary. Friend number one invests aggressively. Shares, ETFs, growth stocks. They can handle market drops. If the market falls, they say, it's fine, it will go back up. Friend number two keeps most money in savings. They avoid investing. They don't like volatility. They say, I'd rather earn less than lose sleep. From the outside, people might call the second person too scared. But here's what you don't see. Maybe they watched their parents lose money in a crash. Maybe they lived through a time where money disappeared quickly. So their decision isn't stupid. It's protective. It's based on experience. And once you understand that, you stop comparing because you realize your goal isn't to follow someone else's strategy. Your goal is to build a strategy that you can live with. This is why money advice often fails, because advice is usually given like this. Here's what you should do. But the truth is, what you should do depends on who you are. It depends on your risk tolerance. It depends on your responsibilities. It depends on your past, and it depends on what keeps you calm. Some people chase maximum returns and accept stress. Some people accept lower returns to protect their mental peace. Neither is automatically right or wrong. The real question is, can you stick to your plan during hard times? Because the best plan is not the one that looks good on paper. The best plan is the one you will actually follow when fear shows up. When the market drops, when unexpected bills hit, when life becomes unstable, a plan you can stick with beats a perfect plan you abandon. Let's talk about two behaviors people often judge. First, why do some people avoid investing even when it's the smart move? Because safety feels better than growth. If someone's past is full of financial stress, their brain values stability. They prefer certainty. Second, why do some people take huge risks? Why do they invest aggressively? Why do they borrow to invest? Sometimes it's because their past taught them confidence. They may have only seen growth. They may have experienced a long period where markets always recovered, so risk feels normal. Again, no one is crazy. People are adapting to their past. The danger is when you copy someone else without having their life experience. That's how people make decisions they can't handle. They borrow too much. They take risks they don't understand. They panic when markets fall, and then they exit at the worst time. So what's the practical takeaway? Here are 3 simple rules. Rule 1. Don't judge someone's money decisions until you understand their background. Their behavior makes sense to them. Rule 2. Don't copy other people's strategies blindly. A strategy that works for them might break you emotionally. Rule 3. Build a plan that fits your life. A plan that lets you sleep. A plan that survives bad months. A plan that doesn't require perfection. Because money, success is not just about making the right move. It's about avoiding the move that causes you to quit. And the best way to avoid quitting is to make decisions you can stick with. Calm beats clever. Consistency beats intensity. So remember this. No one is crazy. People make money decisions based on their life experience. And when you stop comparing your journey to someone else's, you start building a money life that actually works. In the next episode, we'll cover one of the biggest truths in money, luck and risk. If this helped you, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next chapter.